Hello guys, my name is April from Blogging with April. Welcome to my Sofa Talk. Today our topic is going to be, are you emotionally entangled? Guys, this is an important topic, guys. A lot of time emotional entanglement leads to physical entanglement. So you want to check before you go into something physical. We don't want that, guys. We want to keep our relationships. We want to keep our significant others happy. We want to keep the good times going. So guys, I come up with 6 steps to assess if you are in an emotional entanglement. Okay, first way to assess if you are emotionally entanglement is, the first thing, are you letting the person in? Okay, letting the person in means you're telling the person secrets. You showing vulnerability. You letting them know, what you don't like about your mate or your significant other. You telling them a lot of the problems that you're having. You letting them in. That's called letting them in, and you're being vulnerable to the situation. 2, you're going out having lunch with the other person without your significant other's knowledge. You're having lunch, or y'all hanging out. You may be co-workers with the other person. Y'all doing extra stuff outside of work without your spouse's knowledge. Okay, that's 2. The 3rd is you're beautifying yourself with that person in your mind. Okay, as you shop, you thinking about certain clothes. You think you might attract that person. You're fixing you have that person in your mind while you doing your hair, while you doing your makeup. You're thinking about that person other than your significant other, our spouse. Okay. The 4th is you're receiving or exchanging gifts with the other person. Okay, and you're keeping it hidden. Are you cherishing the gift? Okay, that person might give you flowers, or that person might give you tickets to somewhere, or they might buy your lunch. They're still receiving gifts. Or you're buying something for that person on their birthday, or just because, without your significant other's knowledge or your spouse's knowledge. Okay, step 5, you're becoming real close friends with that person as they're taking over the role of your spouse or significant others. You telling them everything, y'all keep kicking, laughing, you're their shoulder to lean on, you're their shoulder, you just becoming real close, and it's kind of pushing your spouse or significant other out. The last thing is, that person knows a whole lot about your spouse's significant other without even meeting them. They know your spouse's bad spots, good things. You just telling them a whole lot. They know they have this information, and without ever seeing your spouse. And that gives them the ability to be one up on your significant other or spouse. So they know your secret. They know what make you happy. They know how to come in and woo you. And before you know it, you're going to be in a physical entanglement. So you want to check and see if you're emotionally entangled. You want to stop that before it gets too far. An old movie, Tyler Perry movie, Temptation, that kind of puts you in the mind of an entanglement. Started off, she working with this guy. The guy knows about her husband. He's asking her questions. She's thinking about him. She purposely go out to exercise the same time this guy does, hoping in mind when she does her hair, she's thinking about this guy. She's accepting gifts. All that in turn to a physical entanglement. So guys, all that stuff, can turn into that. So when we think about Will and Jada situation, okay, it started off emotionally, and when I heard they had an open marriage anyway. So you allowing that stuff to come into your relationship. When you have open relationship, open marriage, okay, why are you surprised that she had an entanglement when y'all had an open relationship and marriage anyway, guys? That gives you something to think about, right? So guys, if you fall into any of those categories, you're in emotional entanglement, like I said before, and you want to find ways to change that before it gets physical. And we want to keep our spouse. We want to stay happy, guys. I did a written version of this on my blog, www.aprilblog.online. So please go check the written version out. I figured I wanted to come and talk to you in person, about the situation, guys. So guys, it was nice talking to you guys. Check me out on my blog site. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Blogging with April, and on my YouTube channel, Blog with April Hainsworth. Okay, Blogstonians, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Have a blessed one.